Welcome back to another Hobby Night video. Jumping back into Drive Beyond Horizons. And we'll keep going with this Mustang build and see where we can go. I do want to experiment with these. I had an idea while I was sitting here setting up the OBS, because I know certain things you can connect to the mufflers, and I know I saw somebody do this in real life. But I wanted to see if you could, yep. Alright, we'll throw some traffic cones on there. And
100% copyright-free music. It's your boy Ryan, and you're tuned into Hyperbase Radio, non-stop energy, and the hardest techno house on the planet. Get ready for a wild ride.
it doesn't really do anything, just looks stupid. I love it. How's everybody doing today? I do appreciate all the positive comments and whatnot I've been getting on this series. I think as of right now, the last video where we started fresh with this new car, I think the view count is sitting at like 1,400 views, which is pretty good for me for like 4 or 5 days. I think it's been going like 4 days. So thanks for all the support, guys. And if you haven't watched any of my other stuff, if you're just here for the Drive Beyond Horizon stuff, check out the other stuff. I keep posting some games I'm having fun with. Creepy Shift was a lot of fun. And it seems like when I do stuff other than Drive Beyond Horizons, it doesn't really get much in the way of views. But if you're feeling frisky, pop over to those and take a peek for me. You know, I just make the content I enjoy watching, so. We're mostly looking for Mustang bodies right now to try to find more of the parts that we're missing. So I'm not really going to stop at the other stops that have just random stuff. We're far more likely to find what we need if we can find a Mustang body. Yeah, it's been a little bit since I played. I forgot how doggy this car is. I'm pretty sure it's because we have the the stick shift for the C18 in it still. We haven't found the Mustang stick shift, so I think we're, you know, cutting the engine a little short for what it should be doing.
Did you know? Hypertechno was born in the mid-90s when some mad geniuses thought regular techno just wasn't fast or intense enough. Inspired by Eurobeat, Gabber, and hard trance, producers cranked up the BPM, threw in aggressive synth stabs, distorted kicks, and over-the-top energy, and boom, hypertechno was born. Think of it as techno on too much caffeine. And yeah, we love it.
Yeah, we can go to that one. It's pretty close. Hold on here. Alright, sorry about that. I had to step away to help a little boy who was oh so thirsty that got out of bed. Get him a drink and get him back into bed. Lots of engine oil. Don't need none of that. That's an experiment I've never tried. Peeing in your tank while you're drunk in case of emergency. I saw, I mean, it has to work, just not very efficiently, I would imagine. Alright, nothing really of interest here. Just a little extra gas. And we used up a lot because we were full at the start of the episode. Good enough. Is this a cliff or a hill? Yep, we can go down this. Ooh, risk that. That looked like one of those yucca plants that ruined my day with the C18. Some of those yucca plants you can pass through them, some of them you can't.
You want to know what it's like to run faster than ever before with our brand new energy drink? You'll shatter all speed records. Ready to push your limits and outpace your competitors. This drink gives you the explosive energy you need to sprint like never before. With its revolutionary formula, you'll feel pure power as every fiber of your being transforms into the ultimate speed machine. We tested it on 5 people, and only
The van would be nice to build. I'd like to do that one next, maybe.
Don't hesitate any longer. Come and buy energies only for winners.
Introducing Bobo Solver, your ultimate companion for handling life's little mishaps with ease. Whether at home, on the go, or outdoors, Bobo Solver is your go-to solution for quick and effective first aid. Look, this is my nephew. He's 16.
Hi, Auntie.
What the fuck? Why did you hit me with that shovel? I'm bleeding.
Don't worry, we have a Bobo Solver at home.
But I don't give a fuck. I need to go to the hospital. You fucking retard!
Discover the convenience and effectiveness of Bobo Solver today. Available at your local pharmacy or online retailer.
Commercials in this game. Funny every time. I think that ramp back there really wanted to get hit. Put itself at the right spot on the road, man. You ain't gonna tempt me today. Hey, finally a big location. Alright. Hatchback. Alright. I haven't answered one of these in a while. My nose is itchy. I'd like to give one of these another shot again. I know they did some updates on vehicle handling. So I'd like to give it a shot, see if that got improved at all. Okay, I'm going to see if there's any seats in these. So I heard about this seat trick. Supposed to be able to use nope, I guess maybe they changed that. You can't sit in the seats anymore. I can't get it to trigger sitting in it. You used to be able to teleport your way to the roof using the seats. what do we got? It's a C18 out front. Gotta be careful, some of these have landmines on them. Sounds like our transmission is having some issues. Yeah, we're grinding gears real bad. I haven't heard that before in the game. Probably need to get a brush on our clutch or something. Where you going, zombie? Can we hit a bird? Never tried a bird before. Alright. Now that's dealt with. I think I still hear one. Alright, a whole lot of nothing. Because that is not ours. That's like, I think that's the GTR maybe. I don't know what that is. Need to find a brush or something before this becomes a problem. I should have picked one up at that last garage. Yeah. Sometimes there can be one at these. Let's behind the counter. So I'll run over here and take a peek. Trampoline. Take the trampoline with us. Already got the cool guy sunglasses. Alright. Figures, you know, I don't want to carry the trampoline with me. Because I've had more problems out of it than I've had success with actually jumping on it, but the first time I go and try to use it here, it works. Get in the trunk. ghost truck. It was floating. Spooky ghost truck. Alright, we should be able to get some brushes here. It's only got 6 on it. There's another one over there, though. Alright, let's see. That could be a problem. We don't have a clutch. Where did our clutch pedal go? Well, have to... And that's a problem too, because that was one of the... That one was one of the Mustang ones that we had. So, we're down a part now for mysterious reasons. But now we have one again. Alright. We're still... Don't know why. Sometimes parts just spontaneously disappear. That's a little obnoxious. I do have a theory that it could be in relation to, like, if you don't polish your parts, or if you don't, if you let them get too rusty, they'll fall off. I'm not sure, I can't confirm that, but seems logical. Because all the parts that I've lost have been not in the best shape. Got any spare turbos in here? Use another one. Nothing in that lot. Alright, we should shift better now, but that is pretty annoying. So I felt pretty confident that in our first episode with this car, we had both the brake and the clutch. And there's the big truck. Haven't seen one of those in a while. That's the GTR. Not this time. What do we got over here? Nope, that's the Trans Am. Where's my frames? There we go. Hopefully that means this next stop up here has a ton of stuff. Nope, it just means I'm blowing tires, that's what it means. Alright, let's get up there before I change them though. So this car handles pretty well with with missing tires. All right. Oops. Wrong button. There we go. C18, what are you doing in here? Take that turbo. I don't like that that's as clean as this engine gets. I do wonder if rim condition has an effect on how long the tires last. Hey, dang, how many how many Trans Am front ends do we need over here? Alright, should we try to get on the roof again? Don't really see much up there. I just ran out of gas. Oh boy. How are these tires doing? Just wondering. Oh, those are good luck too. Alright. Might as well while we're changing tires. with both turbos, we got a little more pep in our step. What do we got? The hotel? Got a few vehicles in there. We're still going to check it out, just because this POI is still pretty new. A lot of parts for those. Yep, there's our grill. Why can't I put it on? There we go. It's already got the lights on it. All right, that was a 3-part for one there. All right. Not too bad. All right, we found something. So there's less parts on the Mustang than there is the C18, so that's nice. So I think the C18 was like 64 or something like that. Go in here and see about refilling our fuel. At the world's brightest gas station. Just a tiny amount of fuel here. And this side's got a little bit. We'll bring our can over. So now I think with the second turbo, I think we will be eating more gas for sure. We haven't had a good explosion in a while. Get in there. Bye-bye, gas station. Ooh. Stupid fuel cap. World's brightest sunrise. I haven't seen a tire shop in a while. I think the last episode I was finding those by the dozen, man. It's another one of the trucks. That's one, like, it's a cool truck. Not looking forward to trying to piece that one together. It seems so hard to find. Like, it's seems to be one of the rarer spawns of vehicles. But then again, it just seems like all the vehicles are all just RNG anyway, really. I'm not sure there's like a specific rarity or anything. You just have to get lucky enough to find the vehicle you're looking for, and that vehicle also have the part that you're looking for on it. look there. I think I will go to this radio tower, though. They tend to be a good spot for fuel. So... do I have my glove box? Yeah. I guess there's not one that opens in this one. Alright. Doesn't look like there's anything really of interest up top, so we'll move on. Yep, that is the Trans Am. Not today. Are we gonna find any Mustangs today? Hey, there's our first tire shop. Nice. Nice. Okay. And we've got tires. That's always handy. I'll never say no to that. So another headlight. Ooh, yeah. Driver's side door. Need a side mirror. See, is there seats in here by any chance? Man, tons of tires. We are not hurting for tires, that's for sure. Nope, not that one. I think that's the Trans Am door, I guess. Alright, well that got us a little farther. Ooh, obnoxious yellow. That could be fun. Let's take that with us. Duplicate it if we get the chance. Do I have... And does the antenna come off of this thing? Yep, I have it. It says 6 parts on it. Do I need glass? I think I have the rear glass, yeah. Okay. Pedals. Got any pedals for me? Nope, no luck on that one. Any height? Alright, let's try to bounce up there. Yeah, the trampoline is just really inconsistent. I think... What is this? Oh, that's a CD for the DVD player. Okay. License plate for the Trans Am. I think that's my seat. Take this with me just in case there's any weird indicators that I don't know about. I rebuilt one of these way back in tech school. Rebuilt an old, not this style, but an old 66 Mustang. Get in the trunk. Alright, yeah. Swap this out. Yep. Alright, we're getting there. Closer and closer. C18. Hatchback. Yeah. The transition from night to day is obscenely bright. Alright, let's see. Looks like they got fuel here. This side's all diesel. There we go, petrol. Alright, and I think that's where we're going to leave it tonight. We made some pretty darn good progress on it. We got really lucky finding this grill with both lights on it. And I think my lights are still on, actually. There we go. We got one license plate, I think. We got a seat, a door. Yeah, we're definitely getting there. We need another mirror for this side, the hood. the radiator. We need the appropriate radiator. But yeah, I think we need another one of these indicators. Let's see here. Get out of here, cones. Because we had one. We might have lost it. Yeah, because I don't see it in there. So that might have been another one of our casualties of either rust or the game just deciding it wanted to take away from us. But yeah, thanks for joining me, and we'll jump into it again next time, see how much further we can make it. I'll see you next time.